Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a very, very bright EDC light. This is the ThruNite TN12 Pro 1900 lumen pocket flashlight. Alright folks, welcome back. So first I want to show you what comes in the box here. You get your flashlight, of course, and you will have to screw down the ends. Give you a quick look at it. Nice hard anodized aluminum. Really nice looking light. You got enough grip here and enough purchase on it so it's not going to slide out of your hands. But it does feel really good. Now you do have a tactical dual switch on the back. The tail cap switch gives you fast access to turbo mode for tactical applications. So it is handy. You don't have to constantly reach for this little guy up here to turn the light on. It is in firefly mode here. You just go right from the back. So that's something I'm a little more used to, and I like having that back switch back there. That's definitely handy. Something I got used to with Olights is always reaching for this, but I did always miss the tail cap. I do like that tail cap on there. So you have a high beam searchlight. This is an SFT LED. It's surrounded by a smooth reflector. Okay, it keeps your beam focused out to 380 meters or 1,246 feet. So you get lights long distances, and we're going to test that out later in the video. And you can cover ground more effectively. So it's really good for, say, search and rescue, emergency type stuff, emergency services, law enforcement, whatever. You get that long distance. And you get a nice beam, too. Something I noticed when I was just playing with it in here is there is a very focused spot, but it lights up everything around it. And again, we'll demo that in a little bit when we go outside. So you got 6 brightness modes. For multi-use, you've got 0.5 lumens for moonlight, up to 1900 lumens in turbo mode. It is IPX water resistant rated and shockproof. So you have that nice Type 3 hard anodized aluminum body. It improves the drop protection on it. It's not going to break anything. It does have your dual direction pocket clip. Very, very easy to use, again, and it is the hard anodized aluminum as well. So it's not one of those pocket clips that's going to wear out over time. It's really stiff. So you can see there, it's really, really well made. One of the things that drives me nuts is cheap pocket clips. You go out and you spend like $100 on a flashlight and the pocket clip bends out wide and it's flopping around in your pocket. This one looks like it's really well made. It does have a Type C USB rechargeable port there, so you will get some quicker recharging on it. And that does seal down nice and good for its IPX8 rating. Now, like other lights in this price range, you do have the indicator in the center there. I'm going to turn it on moonlight so you can see that little blue. That means it's full. And basically, their thing is blue means more than 21%. Red is 11 to 20%. Flashing red means less than 10%. So, let's demo this light really quickly. I'm going to show you the lock and unlock mode, okay? That's a very cool, handy thing to have because if you don't want this, or you put this in luggage, say, and you don't want it to turn on, aside from opening up and messing with it, you have the ability to lock it out. So let's demo the light, all right? I really want to get into this quickly. We're going to go firefly mode here, okay? Really low. If you push and hold it, you'll get to the next levels, or you can turn it off. Just push and hold to the next level. And you can actually cycle through the modes here, or go directly into turbo mode with the rear switch. Okay, that's very, very handy. I like that. If I'm doing something and I have it really low and I don't want to be seen, and then boom, there's a threat and I want to be seen, I can immediately take that up and do it right there. Now I do have it in lockout mode at the moment here, because I did have it in firefly mode. You won't be able to do anything with that. Okay, and as you can see, nothing's going to do it. So what you're going to do under lockout mode to unlock it is press and hold the side switch. And there you go, back into firefly mode. So let's take a look at what comes in the box really quick. You have your lanyard and a couple extra more seals in there. Your foam protector, and you have a case, which is kind of cool. If you don't want to carry this in your pocket, it does have a belt clip and a carabiner clip too. So if you're carrying this on a pack, you can do that as well. So it's a nice little setup. Very handy little situation there for carrying it around. You do have a very good instruction manual. I was really impressed with the quality of this one. It does tell you everything you need to know. I'm going to read you the run times off of it really quickly here, okay? So, on turbo, you got 1900 lumens. It drops to 447 lumens, okay? And that's a 3 minute, so you have 7 minutes in high and then 130 minutes in 477. In high, you're going 500 lumens, 2.5 hours. In medium, 220 lumens, 9 hours. In low, 50 lumens, 46 hours. And in firefly, which is the half lumen, that's 37 days. All right. And a strobe, which is the 500 lumens, will last about 560 lumens. I'm sorry, will last you about 4.5 hours. So definitely a whole lot of power capacity in that. Definitely very handy light. I may actually try this one out for a while and use it and see. It does have a memory mode, so if you, let's go here, okay, to its highest level, okay. I'm going to turn it off. So now when I turn it back on, it should still be in that mode. Let's take it down to the lowest level, okay. Turn it off, turn it back on. It's still in the lowest level, so it will remember the last mode set. I'm going to try this in my pocket really quickly here. There you go. Yeah, that fits in there nice. It's not bulky. It's not obnoxious. And as you heard, that click, it very, very positively locks in there. So you can put a lanyard on the bottom if you want. I do like the one, the one long tube design of these flashlights. There's a lot that I've been seeing that come with these kind of belled ends. And I'm not a big fan of that because it seems to float around in your pocket too much. With this, it kind of just sits flat in there, and there's no end to make it the bottom kind of move around. So you probably won't be losing this anytime soon. All right, let's take this outside and try it out in the darkness and see what kind of results we get. All right, it's a lot darker than it looks on the camera. That's odd. Anyway, we're going to start off with this today. We're going to start off on the lower modes. Doing Firefly mode really wouldn't be practical because, well, you're not going to be able to see much. So we'll start off with the small modes. And yes, that is fireworks. One more up. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's the high. Okay. Let's take it up to the highest level. And there you go. Like I told you before, you light up everything in the area here around you, but you also have that spotlight. Let's go over to my garden and go up that tree. Get up there. As you can see, and yes, it's the 4th of July. We got fireworks going off. So as you can see, that's one heck of a bright flashlight. Way, way out there. That's a good 100 yards out there that I'm lighting up, by the way. You can't really tell. I don't want to move over into people's houses because it's not really fully dark yet. But as you can see, that's a very, very bright flashlight. And even on the lower modes, this thing is a blowtorch. You can even see the beam coming up there a little bit. So I'm definitely pleased with it. I definitely like the flashlight. I'm really enjoying using it. And definitely going to be an EDC rotation for me. I'm going to put it in my rotation for EDC. All right, let's get back inside because it's windy out here tonight. All right, so as you can tell, that thing is incredibly bright out there. Really, really impressive, I got to say. I like the way that it lights up an entire area as well as has that focus spot that goes out a bit. That way you can see not only long distance, but any threats that might be in your immediate area as well. So my kind of use for this would be something like security, us preppers, definitely, handy light to have. It's not going to break the bank on you either. It's only $49.99, so it's $50. As opposed to some of the other brands that have some seriously expensive lights. This thing is very good, feels nice in my hand. It's one of the things I like. Now, of course, I'm right-handed, so I'd be carrying it like this. But I do like the fact that it just fits in my hand nicely. And with these two end caps here, with these two pieces on the end cap, you kind of have that perfect spot, that sweet spot where you put your, there we go, I just accidentally put it in the strobe. You have that sweet spot where you're going to hit it right in there, and it'll be perfect. So definitely feels good. Didn't get overly hot in my hand. You know, I'm feeling it now. It's still it's a little warm, but it didn't get overly hot in my hand from that. So definitely a cool little light for the price. Again, $50 for a 1900 lumen light, unheard of, maybe even a few years ago. So definitely happy with the price point and the quality of the light. It does run off of one 18650 battery. It is protected. The dimensions on it are 5.2 inches by 1.1 inch by 1.1 inch on the bottom. And it weighs about 3 ounces, so it's not a super heavy light. Not something that's going to be obnoxious. And I think a quick little review like this for something like this is definitely something you need. You guys really got to check out. If you don't carry a flashlight with you every day, definitely start carrying one with you. I can't begin to tell you how many times a flashlight has saved my butt in situations where I needed one. And that goes for anything. I mean, I'm not talking about, you don't have to buy this, you don't have to buy OLED, whatever. Find something and carry it that's reliable. When I started with a piece of junk. I mean, I think it was like a gas station 50-cent flashlight. And I thought it was cool because remember the ones with all the LEDs in the head, you know, it had like 50 LEDs in front. Wasn't all that bright, but you know what? When I needed a flashlight when I was working in a hotel, it came in handy. It was right there ready for me. So definitely check them out. I think it's worth the money for $50. A 1900 lumen flashlight with all the different modes in there, with the ability to just have the memory set there so it always goes back to the same mode no matter what. I do like it, and you saw the performance outside. It definitely speaks for itself. it definitely is a nice pocket flashlight. Anyway, folks, the links will be down below. Check them out if you're interested. It's in my Amazon store as well if you're interested in checking it out. I do think that for the price point, if you're a new prepper, maybe on a limited budget, and you want to get a really high quality flashlight, ThruNite makes some awesome stuff. I have done multiple flashlight reviews for them. I have a lot of their flashlights, and I absolutely love the way they do flashlights. Really handy, nice feeling light. I'm pretty much a fan of any flashlight that feels good in my hand and works well and is reliable. And they have definitely been reliable. I gotta say, for the price point on that, for 50 bucks, that's a nice looking, nice performing, and you saw what it did outside. It performed very well. Nice looking, nice performing flashlight. So, my link will be down below. Check out that link. Like I said, 50 bucks, $49.99 for the flashlight. You can check that out. It will be in our Amazon affiliate store. If there's other stuff that you've seen in the channel that you want to check out, go to the Amazon affiliate store and check it out. Under that, we have our freeze-dried wholesaler link. Don't forget to check out the freeze-dried wholesaler link. The link itself will save you 15%. All you got to do is click it, go there, and you're going to save 15% on your order. And now is definitely a time to start stocking up on any kind of food that you can get. While other companies are being shaky with their delivery and their supply chain, he's just cranking out the food. And even if it's out of stock, it'll be back in stock in a few days and you'll get it the next day or two. So definitely check him out. Don't forget our My Patriot Supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com. Preparewithiridium.com. We got our $150 off a 3-month supply there. It was affordable to begin with. Now you got 150 bucks off of it. So it's definitely a good deal on that. And our Jace Medical link, if you're looking to get antibiotics for emergencies or disasters prescribed to you from an American doctor via a telehealth visit, check them out. Very handy to have. Antibiotics can save your life in an emergency. Under that, we have our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. I just wanted to welcome, I got a few new consultants this month, and I wanted to welcome you guys. I love Thrive Food. I don't do enough videos on it, and it tends to kind of get, put in the background, but I love the food. I love being part of it, and I really enjoy the ability to mix and match my stuff and make my own meals instead of having to buy somebody else's big bucket of pre-prepared freeze-dried meals. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.